thank you very much for joining us. A Brantford woman is sounding the alarm tonight from the front line of Ontario's battle against a summer danger. She says ticks that can spread disease may be closer than you think, and people should be prepared for encounters with the creepy-crawlies. Al Sweeney is covering this story tonight and joins us live in studio with the details. Al.
Adam, Alice Carriere gave us a first-hand account today of her experience with ticks, and she says there are a couple of important messages here. For one thing, she says we have to expand our expectations about where we can be exposed to ticks. Alice Carriere says her tick encounter happened last month on the sidewalk right outside her house with her two dogs walking on mowed lawns.
We walked down this street in that direction. We walked 4 doors down, and then we turned around and came home.
Back home, she found a tick on one of the dogs, then one on herself.
I decided that I would go to my bathroom and check the mirror to be sure that I didn't have any ticks anywhere on me, and I found one on my neck. And it was attached and it was sucking blood. And so I freaked a little bit.
She says that's where she made mistake number one.
My first instinctive reaction was, ooh, this is horrible. And I tossed it in the toilet and flushed it down the drain.
She says you should save the tick. The doctor will want to test it for things like potentially debilitating Lyme disease. She says her other mistake was assuming they'd be okay walking on lawns that were mowed.
If there's wild animals around, there could be ticks.
Experts say wildlife can be a main source of ticks. Even a cute little bunny could drop ticks on a well-cared-for lawn. And it doesn't have to be in long grass.
Because the message has always been, if you go out in the bush, or if you're in long grass, and I didn't do any of that. I just was walking on cut grass. So I feel that it's important for people to be aware that ticks could be anywhere.
After being bitten by the tick, Alice went through 2 rounds of preventative antibiotics, still has a painful and itchy bite, and doesn't know if she was exposed to Lyme disease. She also says we've been told to watch for a bullseye mark around a tick bite. But Canada's Public Health Agency says you can have a tick bite without the bullseye. Now Alice is taking extensive precautions, like a tick-checking table at the door.
And we check his neck and his ears, and then we check his tail.
Checking her pups and herself every time they go out.
Her harness gets checked.
After a tick encounter changed her perspective on summer.
Being bit by the tick threw a monkey wrench in my entire summer plans. Now I don't want to be outside. And when I do come outside to mow the lawn, I wear rubber boots, I wear long pants, I have the rubber boots taped up, I have a long sleeve shirt on, even in the heat of the summer.
So the experts say the past few years have been some of the worst on record for ticks in North America. And since the creatures can be found on lawns, they recommend keeping grass short and don't let grass clippings accumulate on the lawn.